I had the opportunity to be a passenger prince and escape New York City for a few days to the Berkshires, so I took it. We left around 8:30 in the morning and made it to the town of Stockbridge in western Massachusetts right around lunchtime. After a tasty breakfast at Main Street Cafe, we wandered a little bit and found ourselves at Peace, Love, and Chocolate, which of course I had to sample, before going to the historic Red Lion Inn. It's been open since 1773. After wandering around some more, we found ourselves at Lamb Pâtisserie and Bakery, but I did not feel lost because they had some really tasty tarts that I tried. Hilltop Orchards is our next destination because it's home to Brook Winery, and we went for a wine taste. They have a great selection of wines and even this really interesting apple ice wine. It was then finally time to enjoy the lake. I haven't really had a vacation at all this year, so being able to spend some time in this clear watered freshwater lake was simply amazing. And after cooling off and enjoying some sun, it was time to go back into town for some dinner. I'll admit I've become a bit of a snob since living in New York City, but every single dish from Once Upon a Table was fantastic. The next morning, we went into the beautiful town of Lenox for some iced coffee, book shopping, and lunch, all of which I enjoyed too much to actually record. After lunch, it was time to meet some cows, and after we got through security, we were able to check out the maternity ward, some newly birthed calves, as well as some calves that had been birthed in the last few weeks. The adult cows cared much less about our presence, and afterwards we went to taste some cheese, check out the little market that they had, and then the main event, get ice cream. I love ice cream, so I couldn't resist their sampler platter, which I absolutely housed myself. But the dancing continued when we got back to the lake to burn off all of those calories, which we enjoyed far into sunset. We then went back into Lenox for Frankie's, which is a well-renowned Italian place. Everything was super tasty before ending the night. My return journey was less passenger prince and more passenger, as I was unceremoniously dropped off at Wassaic and took the train back into Grand Central. I love New York City, but I really miss that lake.